We're Mishlei Perek Chavav Pasuk Chavbet. Divrei nirgan kemitlahamim. The words of a fighter causes bruises. Vehem yardu chadrei baten, and they will go all the way to the depths of your stomach. The Gaon Vilna explains that, kind of opposite of the pitgam out there. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and words will never hurt me. It's the opposite of that. That words hurt very, very much. Words cause bruises on the outside and go all the way deep. Sometimes words cause fights. Words cause machloket for many, many years, unfortunately. And the Gaon says it goes very deep, also very, very deep. Unfortunately, in Gehinam, bad words get very deep places. Kesef sigim metzupe al chares, silver covered, pottery covered in silver. Svatayim dolkim velevra is like good lips over a bad heart. Meaning, when you have a silver vessel, you want it to be silver through and through. But if a pottery covered by silver, it's just silver on the outside. So too, good lips, but if there's a bad heart inside, is not good. And we have to try doing our best to be good on the inside and on the outside. It's very easy often to portray ourselves good on the outside. We have to be good on the inside. If one does that, they're actually compared to the pig. The pig has the kosher sign on the outside. He has the split hooves, but on the inside, he doesn't chew its cud. He makes it look like, oh, look at me, I'm kosher. But on the inside, he's not. That's compared to Esav, and therefore we have to try to be good on the inside and on the outside. The one that's hated convinces himself that he's good, and in his heart as well, there's deceit. What does he do to convince others? He has a good voice on the outside. Al ta'amin bo, but don't believe him. Because there's 7 types of to'evot in his heart. Meaning, if there's a person that's known that unfortunately he's a swindler, he's a soneh, he's going to try to sweet talk you. Unless he really changed his ways, you're going to have to really see that he really changed his ways. Al ta'amin bo, don't believe him, and stay away. When reading this pasuk and reading the Gaon Vilna on this, it reminded me of a story, unfortunately, that I was involved with, where there was a guy, unfortunately, it was known in the community that he took advantage of people financially. And so many people that, let me just borrow from you, and he didn't pay back. So many people he did business with, and he really ripped him off. And then we hear a story that this person somehow gave this swindler guy, $300,000. And it was supposed to be an investment and come back very quick, and the money was gone. And we're sitting there in the meeting, like, don't you know this guy? Like, this guy he was known already that he did this type of stuff. I said, yeah, but he spoke to me, and he this, and it was so convincing that he changed his ways. And it was just unbelievable how these partners were swindled from this guy. And we were sitting there in the meeting, just like, it was just unbelievable. And it hit me, this type of pasuk, where the sweet words could be very convincing, very enticing. If the guy has a bad track record, it's something, you know what? You have Sheva Toevot, you have 7 bad track records, let me just stay away. You have to really, really prove yourself. Prove yourself with other people, don't prove yourself with me. Prove yourself. And then I could go to you, and then I could do business with you, connect with you, and it could be flipped from a soneh. And of course, the connection here, the Gaon brings it down to each and every one of our lives with the Yetzer Hara. The Yetzer Hara is very convincing. I did this Avera again, and again I did it, and then again I did it. The Yetzer Hara is very convincing. And we have to say, hey, you've convinced me enough. Go to the side. You've a bad track record. I don't want to follow your ways. And then to keep the Yetzer Hara away from us. B'ezrat Hashem, by doing so, being a good person through and through, keeping the Yetzer Hara at bay, and B'ezrat Hashem, keeping our words as good words, being good on the in and the out, are all things that we want to try growing in. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akasham Eretzah Kadosh Baruch Hu lezakot et Yisrael leficha chiyuv alehem Torah u'mitzvot shene'emar Adonai chafetz man tzidko yigdil Torah ve'yadir.